Welcome back. Zhejiang has become one of the latest hotspots in China's Delta wave, which first broke out in the north. 12 of the 60 latest local transmissions were reported in the eastern coastal province. But Inner Mongolia is still the epicenter, with another 15 cases in the city of Manzhouli. The cluster in Inner Mongolia is now approaching 500. Meanwhile, mainland regulators have approved the use of its first COVID treatment cocktail, a product made by Brii Biosciences. Britain has introduced new COVID restrictions amid concerns that the Omicron variant will spread rapidly in Europe. The World Health Organization, meanwhile, again appealed for vaccine equality, as U.S. pharmaceutical giant Pfizer said a third dose can neutralize Omicron. Sarah Wong reports.
The Omicron COVID variant has upended the global pandemic defense and sent governments scrambling for new public health strategies. Concerns rose after a Japanese study indicated that Omicron can spread 4 times faster than the highly contagious Delta variant. Researchers from South Africa, where the mutant strain was first reported, found that Omicron can partially escape protection from the Pfizer vaccine. But Pfizer and its German partner BioNTech announced that a booster shot is all that is needed to neutralize Omicron.
3 doses is really what's required to effectively protect from Omicron.
There is tremendous value compared to if you have only one or if you don't have any. Tremendous value.
Early lab results show a third Pfizer jab offers a 25-fold jump in neutralizing antibodies against Omicron. Pfizer and BioNTech also aim to roll out a new vaccine by March, specifically targeted for the contagious variant. The World Health Organization, however, urged countries to give jabs to those who lack any protection against the virus.
Unfortunately, even in countries that have adequate supplies or more than adequate supplies, there is still a substantial proportion of people who have not been vaccinated. So the boosters, unfortunately, are probably not the solution to this.
Omicron has reached at least 57 countries and is on track to dominate Europe within weeks. To curb a rising caseload, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson told his compatriots to work from home, wear face masks in most public places, and get vaccinated. The measures were announced amid grumbles that staff at number 10 Downing Street joked about holding a Christmas party last year, while England was locked down.
I'm truly sorry.
A video of the staff joking forced one official to resign, while critics say the behavior of the Prime Minister's staff will make it hard for the public to accept the latest measures. Sarah Wong, HKIBC.
The governor of China's central bank has assured shareholders and creditors of indebted developer Evergrande that their rights will be fully respected based on their legal seniority. Yeung also said Hong Kong's capital market will not be undermined by the risk caused by some mainland real estate companies in the short term. Fitch Ratings downgraded cash-strapped Evergrande to restricted default after it missed 2 interest payments. But the developer's shares climbed 4% today. Despite Fitch's action, easing concerns about the mainland property sector saw the Hang Seng Index closing in positive territory for the 3rd straight session. Now let's take a look at the markets. The Hang Seng ended the day up 257 points. To the top 10 active stocks, Tencent was up $5.60, Meituan up $1.80, while Huabo International was down $1.74. The Tracker Fund was up 22 cents, JD.com up $4, while Ping An Insurance was up 60 cents. To the forex trading against the Hong Kong dollar, the euro is at 8.81, pound sterling at 10.27, while the Australian dollar at 5.56. And finally, in Europe, the London FTSE is currently down 11 points. Students from Hong Kong, Macau, and the mainland have been given a glimpse of life in space. Chinese astronauts in the Tiangong space station showed them how the laws of physics change in zero gravity. Sarah Wong tells us more.
欢迎来到天宫课堂。
The Tiangong space station, China's first orbital outpost, was transformed into a classroom for 45 minutes this afternoon. Astronauts Wang Yaping, Zhai Zhigang, and Ye Guangfu tuned into planet Earth to unveil some secrets of the universe. A lecture beamed from the core Tianhe module was led by Wang, China's first woman to walk in space. This was her second space class. 8 years ago, while she was on the Shenzhou 10 spacecraft, she explained weightlessness to 60 million children. During a brief tour inside Tiangong today, the 41-year-old demonstrated how to work out on the treadmill, seemingly without breaking a sweat. Her colleague Ye showed how to turn around in space with some out-of-this-world moves. With the fun over, it was time for some science. Wang explained the changes to water in a zero-gravity environment, including disappearing buoyancy. She also created a balloon from water, and made it blue and bigger.
染着水球。
你们在太空无聊的时候，可以上网。
The students from Macau asked the astronauts whether they could use the internet in space to kill time.
在核心舱。
And right now at the car module, we can send emails to the ground. We can even have video calls. And we can read novels, watch movies, and listen to music online. Each and every night, we can watch TV.
But the astronauts couldn't receive emails sent by students, as the correspondence required special processing. Sarah Wong, HKIBC.
On to the weather now. Tomorrow will be mainly fine and dry during the day. Temperatures will range between 19 and 23 degrees. The fine weather will stay for the next few days. Now let's take a look at the weather around the world. That's our main news for Thursday night. Join us for more news at 11. I'm Raymond. Good evening.